like this. Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is silent, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see your blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time. I can't find the point where to pass the line, but you're the night sky. I'm trying to see your stars, but I makes no sound. I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever live stream here from a CurrySwap. Today, we're going to be talking about a few different things, but again, thank you guys all for showing up here at our first ever live stream. We're going to be talking a little bit about the lobbies, expanding a little bit on our previous video. We're also going to be talking about the 30 days of Curry, what's kind of transpired over the last week. We're going to be talking a little bit about BSC, and we're going to conclude here with some questions we posted in Telegram earlier and on Twitter. If you're currently not in either Telegram or Twitter for CurrySwap, guys, the descriptions are below. You guys can follow those links and get to our other social platforms. Make sure you do that if you currently are not. But that's kind of going to be what our stream looks like. Again, we're going to finish off with a question and answer, an AMA, if you will. We asked on Twitter and we asked in Telegram for some questions for you guys. We have since sent those questions to the dev team, and they have sent some responses back. So we're going to be relaying that to you guys. We'll also be, if there's any questions in the Twitch chat during this live stream, we will be addressing those as well. But I'm not going to be me specifically. I won't be looking at the Twitch chat too much until we get to the AMA. So we do have some mods in chat that can kind of talk with you guys during this part. But me myself, I'll be waiting until the end to kind of interact with you guys. So let's get started. We're going to be starting off with our previous YouTube video where we talked about the lobbies. We talked about the best way to make returns in any crypto lobby is to get in early, go in big, and stake for as long as possible. So I just wanted to kind of expand on these things a little bit. Getting in early, going in big, again, the amount you go in is purely up to you. But obviously for the biggest returns, you're going to want to go in bigger, makes sense, and staking for as long as possible. Now, we looked at Hex as an example for this. Always good to look at how these things have transpired for other communities. If these are available to look at, always good to kind of see what the history of these kind of lobbies and these type of things have looked like. So we talked a little bit about that in the video. Again, if you guys haven't seen the video, the YouTube the YouTube link is down below in the Twitch channel here. Make sure you click on that. There's a few videos on there. Again, we're going to be doing much more as far as videos and these live streams going forward. But wanted to talk a little bit about Hex and what that looked like. We briefly talked about it in the video. Excuse me, but I wanted to get a little bit more in depth into it. So if we look again at the chart, so when they launched their ICO, soon after their ICO was released, they lost about 90% of their value. Okay, this is pretty normal in terms of in certain projects. So they lost about 90% of their value, and it was around this time. Okay, I think it was towards the end of January. I'm not sure the exact date, but it was within this time frame that the lobby started. Okay, so let's take it as 0.000095 cents, if you will, was the value at this point. If we fast forward a month into their lobbies, we've doubled in price, over doubled in price, probably 2.5. And if we fast forward again another month into their lobbies, it seems pretty even to what it was. But if we go again to the next month, into April, is where things start to get a little bit parabolic, and we see a huge incline. So again, this is where we talk about in the previous slide. Going in early is really important, and this kind of showcases that. Again, if we look further on into this, we can see a huge upswing towards the end of November. It gets astronomical. I believe it was 18,000% or something like that. It ended up reaching. So a huge swing from when it was the beginning of the lobby. So again, getting in early, as we said, getting in big, and staking for as long as possible is a huge factor in reaping the most benefit, having the biggest outcome, and doing as best you can in a situation like this. So make sure you stay up to date again on all our socials. These are ways for us to keep you informed when the lobbies will be launching, and some more information about these lobbies. Again, we try to keep everybody as informed as possible, and using our social platforms is a great way to do that. Again, this is our first live stream, so we're going to be using these more and more, hopefully doing once a week, once every weekend. Today was Sunday, but I think we're going to be looking to do these maybe Friday and Saturday moving forward. But let's get into the next part here, which is our 30 days of Curry. All right, so the 30 days of Curry announcements. It was next thing we're going to be talking about here. Guys, again, I hate to keep talking about the Telegram and these other platforms, but make sure you head over to our Telegram for sure, just because we do have 2 actual Telegram channels there. One is our announcements page, basically just a news feed of all the different daily news sources. So make sure you head over there. A lot of these 30 days announcements are handled there. They all do trickle into other socials, but it's a good place to kind of see everything. So make sure you head over there, guys. So we did our 30 days. It started on the 25th of this month, 25th of January, 2021. And we started with something pretty spicy. We were trying to get it going on in the right direction, and we thought it'd be great to start with our meme competition. Our community is intelligent, funny, passionate, all of these great things. So it was an interesting idea to start with the meme competition and give our community a chance to be creative, funny, witty, all of the above. So that's what we did. On the 25th, we started the meme competition. I believe it's still running. So if you guys would like to get involved, I think the mods in the chat could please maybe drop the link to the Medium page where you can learn more about it. There's an article on our Medium outlining what exactly our meme competition is and what you can do to get involved in that. But again, a great way for our community to kind of battle one another with their wits and their humor. So that's a fantastic way to start. The second day, or our second announcement, was again marketing collaborations. There's a few of these, and these are going to be fast and furious, guys. There's a lot of talented YouTubers that are interested in the project, and that's fantastic. So we had El Crypto Chapo get on board and making some videos, as well as 4 AMAs announced with the launch of our Vietnamese community. So again, trying to branch out, trying to get more vision, more eyes on the project, and the Vietnamese community's really been someone who reached out to us, and we're very interested. So we were thrown back and very happy to get them involved. Again, we're looking to continue down this path of partnering with people and getting new influencers on board in different regions as well, not just high level guys that are passionate and know their stuff and maybe have an outreach in certain areas. We're always looking for talented individuals to talk about the product. So we've had a huge outreach from different people, and it's been amazing. Out of those people, we've had collaborations with another announcement was collaborations with 2 big YouTube stars, Crypto RV and Up Next Crypto. We'll be working closely with both of these influencers to create valuable content for you guys, including stuff related to the auction lobbies that we just talked about, and more exclusive insight into CurrySwap. So again, looking for the biggest outreach possible for you guys. I know there's a lot of guys in the Telegram chat talking about advertising being the key in crypto and these type of things. We're well aware of what it takes to get the word out there. Again, but we are very, very focused on the product. And it's nice when other people see that and they reach out to us and they want to get involved. So that's kind of what's been happening. But now that we're talking about the product, another a release that kind of was brought up recently too was some of the new features that we will be introducing coming down the pipeline here. So when we posted, we talked about a decentralized exchange. CurrySwap plans to be a fully fledged DEX after the successful completion of the food vault. We have a variety of features that not only stand out, but also offer a serious value proposition to all existing DEX users. We unfortunately cannot share too much, but we'd like to leave you with this. Imagine sharing a link and automatically earning referral commission or even 0 fees. You decide. So interesting and exciting. I can't give too much more information on that right now, but I'm sure that it'll be something that most people are very, very interested in, and as are we. So we'll continue on here. The NFT marketplace. I know a lot of people are curious and excited about this, as are we. Obviously, not only will we be rewarding, difficult to say, Curry holders and unique NFTs. We will also be creating an ecosystem to allow all users to openly buy and trade NFTs. Anyone can create, share, and sell whatever they want through CurrySwap. Interesting, guys. So I'm sure that will leave some speculation open. There'll be a bunch of dialogue about this, and we're very open to hearing some what the community thinks about this. So again, I hate saying we're very excited over and over and over, but if I didn't say it, I'd be lying. So we're very excited, guys. The lottery idea, a new idea we want to take to the next level. PancakeSwap did a great job with it in creating an interactive lottery, but we want to take it one step further. I'm curious what the community thinks about this. Imagine a lottery where everyone is a winner and the rewards are even bigger than you expected, only on CurrySwap. We're truly excited for the future and glad everybody is along for the ride. So to be honest, I know the DEX is going to be very popular. I know that NFTs are very popular. I was interested to see what you guys thought about the lottery idea, and what if you guys are into that kind of thing, if it's something that's going to excite you. But yeah, it's new. Our vision for it is different. So I'm curious what you guys think. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about as far as our 30 days goes. Again, this live stream is going to be a little bit shorter than what these will be in the future. This one I'm hoping will be around 30 minutes. But I'm thinking in the future we're looking to get a little bit longer, maybe an hour, and maybe a bunch more interactive. But next up, I think I want to talk about Binance Smart Chain, BSC, and what that can look like for the CurrySwap community. And then and then I'll start reading off some of your Twitch comments, guys, and we'll get into the AMA side, and we'll answer some of your questions. So let's get into Binance Smart Chain. All right, so Binance Smart Chain, BSC, posted it within the last week about the potential migration that route. With all the things that are going on with Ethereum and ERC20, and it being, the gas fees being quite high right now, and the wait times for transactions being quite high, and it not looking like that's going to change anytime soon. There's been some discussions, and we talked about Binance Smart Chain as an option. Now, going that route comes with a lot of benefits. There's a huge amount of advantages to going to Binance Smart Chain versus Ethereum. So just wanted to briefly talk about these, and then I wanted to have kind of an open forum where you guys can kind of discuss this and chat a little bit, and then we'll get into the AMA and talk about the questions that we had. But there's obviously a lot of advantages to the Binance Smart Chain compared to Ethereum. So again, we just talked about gas fees being really high in the Ethereum network. Whereas Binance, they're quite low. I mean, astronomically low in comparison, and the speed is astronomically high, producing a block every 3 seconds potentially. So low fees, as low as a penny, I believe, and quick speeds obviously is a game changer. And then if you factor in the fact that it's Binance and it comes backed by their immense ecosystem, I believe their DEX is the #1 leading DEX in the world, and their exchange is astronomically large. It might even, I'm not sure if it's the biggest still, but it's up there with millions and millions of users across both. So it's a huge opportunity. They're they're secure, and a lot of projects are starting to look that route. So it's obviously an intriguing and interesting one for us. Again, I wanted to have a bit of a chat with you guys about this, and get some opinions from the community. Again, we talked about this numerous times in the videos and on Twitter and on Telegram. Community is of the utmost importance to us. We try to keep you guys involved as much as possible, and that's why we're doing these lives. Again, I plan to do these once a week moving forward, as well as the videos, hopefully 2 to 3 times a week as well on YouTube. So again, if you're not following our Twitter, again, it's below. Subscribe to our YouTube as well. We'll keep you up to date on things in our Telegram. But yeah, well, let's get into the AMA. But I would like to kind of look and see if there's any comments here about BSC. If the mods want to kind of point some out that are great, that are useful, we can kind of talk about that a little bit. But Would like to get into the AMA. We handpicked a few questions from our Telegram previously. We put it up about 3 hours ago, maybe, on Telegram as well as Twitter, asking for some questions. There was a pretty good outreach from the community and a few things that they wanted answered. So let's get into the AMA. And if you guys want to discuss the Binance Smart Chain stuff or any of the other things that we discussed in this live, after the video, we're going to move over to the Telegram channel, and you guys can kind of voice it there. So let's get into the AMA. All right, so let's move forward here with the excuse me, with the AMA. We had a few questions, obviously, in Telegram. Some of them were answered by some of the community members. There's been a few standout guys in our community that have been excellent and amazing. And again, we talked a lot about how this, again, is a community project, and it shows every day, not only in Telegram and Twitter, but with the intelligence of everybody and the passion of everybody. So let's take a few questions. We had a question about NFTs and about these type of things, the lottery, etc. If they were currently underway in development, and could we get a time frame for these type of things? I can't exactly give you a time frame, and unfortunately, a lot of the questions that were asked in Telegram kind of resulted in the answer of, "We'll let you know soon," and it's unfortunate because giving even a remote time, if we don't hit it, it's damaging. So I can assure you that the team is working very, very diligently, and we're trying to get you guys involved as much as possible and give you as much information as soon as it's ready. So again, all of these things are underway. As far as an exact time frame or even a rough estimate, I can't give you one at this time. But yes, definitely in the works. All right, so Lugo Child, probably the best question of the bunch. He said, "Love this project so far, but I wanted to ask some tough and direct questions. If these have been answered already, please let me know. When is the team planning to go public?" Again, this is a community project. I think some of the other responses in the Telegram chat to this kind of explain it as well, but there's no real desire for any of the team members at this point to, again, because this is basically a community project. I mean, most everybody knows that. So what is the team's motivation to continue development with no stake in the project? Well, that's not true. The team did buy some tokens again during the farming period, which was all up, and everybody was well aware of this. What is preventing the team from minting millions of additional tokens themselves? Again, Matt, the legend, answered this pretty well. His answer was spot on. The team used their own funds to supply and lock the Uniswap liquidity. So even if they could and wanted to mint and dump on the market, they would only be selling into their own liquidity pool. And again, the fourth question from Lugo kind of helps there as well. Are there plans for a decentralized governance mechanism to prevent the above? Yes, this is in the works as well. Again, I don't like saying, I'll let you know when this is going to happen or news to follow. But yeah, Matt the God, right? I know Matt for community president was kind of floating around the chat. But yeah, Matt's been fantastic. But are there plans for a decentralized governance mechanism? Yes, there is. So again, all of this news will be released as soon as it's available, guys. We're trying to be as forthright and open to you guys as possible throughout this entire process. So again, if there's any questions that I don't get to during this AMA, the mods in Telegram and everybody is very open, and there's nothing to hide here. So any questions that we can get to, we will for sure. There was another question I wanted to get to here. Let me find it. It was me personally as a top 40 holder. I want to know what's going to incentivize people going into the auction. My real question is, we have seen ETH dividend lobbies fail before, so what's going to make us step over their heads? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. CurrySwap is larger than just a lobby. It's the beginning of a wider dApp ecosystem, a culmination of a lot of applications. Driving user adoption is what will drive price, and not merely integration of an adoption lobby. Curry understands this and will be announcing some excellent new developments in the coming weeks. Again, I don't like saying over and over again we're going to be releasing stuff to you guys, but it's true. Again, with the 30 days of Curry and everything that's kind of been going on, I apologize for that notification, guys, by the way. But again, with everything that's been going on, hopefully you guys are starting to see with almost daily YouTube videos and now a weekly live for you guys. The next one will be also streamed both on Twitch and YouTube, but this one was just on Twitch. We will make sure that the next time it's on both. But again, guys, we're trying to be as forthright with everybody as possible, try to give everybody as much information as possible, and trying to, grow this community. Again, talking about, expansion into the Vietnamese market, and there's a few other markets I don't want to really tease too much about, but again, there will be some more when it comes up in the 30 days. So again, guys, we're super excited. Hopefully this first live was good. Again, it was our first foray into something like this. Hopefully it was up to standard. We're going to be upgrading some of this stuff as well, visually for you guys. And yeah, let's continue this in Telegram. Thank you everybody for being here. If you guys are currently not on the Telegram, again, the link to the Telegram is below, as well as the YouTube and Twitter, and some information in the About section if you want to link to our website as well. Much appreciated for your time, guys. I know it's either, very late to potentially or early, depending on where you are in the world, and I appreciate your time and for being here and for being as enthusiastic about Curry as we are. Much appreciated to everybody, and stay tuned for more videos and everything about Curry coming shortly down the pipeline, guys. Thank you so much.